much, and please welcome to Dale stage.
Dale, good figures today, but just figures aside, how do you compare your performance at Centurion compared to what you delivered today?
Personally or for the team?
Personally, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's only 10 wickets to take, and when Doozle takes 6 of them and 5 of them, there's not many left for the rest of us. But yeah, you know, test cricket is hard. I won't lie. Doesn't matter whether you played 100 games, 90 games, or you're starting off. It's tough work. And I'm pretty happy to be back. But it's hard work. I think it doesn't come easy. It doesn't matter how well you bowl. Sometimes it doesn't go your way. You can land the ball where you want it to go, and you just don't find the edge. And then other days you run in and you find the splice or flick off the legs, go down, find leg and get caught, and great catches at short leg, you know. And when it's running for you, it's running for you. But it's running for this bowling lineup right now, you know. And as long as we're taking 20 wickets in a test match, I'm not really too bothered. And yeah, pretty stoked, to be honest with you. Good day.
Dale, what do you think makes this particular bowling lineup so lethal, consistent over so many years?
Personally, it's got everything, you know. It's got pace. You've got KG, he's got just great pace, and he's a fantastic bowler. You've got Vernon, who's got incredible skill, and he's just relentless. He's just going to stay there all day, and he's going to test your technique, you know, and your defence. You've got Doozle, who's hot at the moment, you know. I'm sure you could give him a beach ball and you'll probably nick somebody off, you know. You know, he's on it, you know. And when things are going like that for you, you just roll with it, you know. And then I've played a fair amount of cricket myself, and I bring, I guess, what I bring on the field, but I also bring a little bit of calm and composure amongst the guys when things are getting out of hand. I've kind of settled things as well as Fuff and Hash. I think that's some of the expertise comes into play there. But all in all, I mean, what a phenomenal bowling attack. What more do you want? I mean, I think Vernon's averaging 21, KG's averaging 21, and Doozie's averaging 16, you know. Like, I mean, you've got to argue who's better than that.
Well, just your views on the pitch, and how did you see the pitch today? And how do you think it'll go tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, I might... after the first ball, I thought, wow. But yeah, it plays better when the ball gets a bit older. It's a bit of a new ball pitch. When you've got the new ball in your hand, things can happen. Luckily for us, we've got some good pace, you know. And you win the toss, you decide to bowl first, and you think, oh, we're going to nick these guys off. But a couple of our wickets all came from short pitch bowling, you know. And that's our strength, you know. So you sum up the conditions, and you know, we obviously want to pitch the ball in the right area and beat the bats, caught behinds, LBWs, bowls, that kind of thing. But a good bowling lineup kind of sums up the pitch quickly, and then is able to take it from there. But it's batting nicely now. I think day 2 and day 3 at Newlands is best known for its best batting days. So well bowled to us today, and you know, hopefully we can bat big tomorrow. It's a pity we lost Aiden there, but I mean, that was the ball of the day. That was a good one.
Well, did you see Aiden after he got out? I mean, what was his kind of mindset? Pretty gutted. Last ball of the day.
I haven't really spoken to him much. I'm sure you'd be gutted. You know, you want to get through the day, and what is he on, 78 or something like that? You know, come out tomorrow and knock off 22 to get another 100. That would be great. But you know, he's done his job today. He scored 78 of the 120 that we scored, or whatever it was. So that's a pretty good knock. You know, I'm sure you can be very happy with his and pleased with his performance.
How well was he batting? You guys sitting in the change room watching?
No, I think we all could see he was batting extremely well. You know. And when someone's batting like that, it lifts the change room. You know, you just feel like, yeah, there's lots of runs to be made here. You know, originally when you go out to bat, it's a bit shaky. You want to get through that new ball. I mean, Pakistan have got a good bowling lineup. You know, they've got some guys there that can really test our techniques. And when someone's scoring like Aiden, it puts a lot of like faith in it that we can get through this and we can score big.
Well, just on a note where you've seen 15 wickets fall in today in Centurion and then 13 again today. Are you guys looking for a boring day tomorrow where you just bat it out?
I'd love a boring day. Wow, I think you know, King is our fitness trainer. I mean, he measured something like, I did like 37 Ks in the first 2 days at Supersport Park, you know. So I would love a day where I can just sit with my feet up. That wouldn't be too bad. But it makes for exciting cricket. And you know, Newlands Test match, New Year's Test match, the first 2 days is always the best 2 days. So hopefully a lot of runs come tomorrow.
Then you've got Fakhar Zaman out twice in the first 3 innings. Is he becoming the new Muhammad Hafiz for you?
No. It's only 2. I think you got to ask Doozle about Ali. You know, I think he's going 3 out of 3 at the moment. So yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned you said who could ask for more in terms of the attack. I think some surprised that South Africa aren't playing a spinner. Just some of the thinking behind that.
Well, I think the last couple of Test matches that we've played haven't really gone further than 60 overs. You know, so you're not really utilising that part. So yeah, I mean, I back it. To be honest with you, I thought it was pretty hard work for 3 seamers up at Supersport Park, and Kesh didn't exactly have to bowl a lot because you know we're taking the bulk of the wickets with the seamers. If not, actually, to be honest with you, all of the wickets were from the seamers. You know. So yeah, I think 4 seamers is the way to go. And with Pakistan having as many left-handers as they've got, you know, we've got pretty handy right-arm offies in Tennis and Aiden. And Dean Elgar can also bowl a couple overs there. But I think all in all, the talk of the trip will be our fast bowlers. So best to use all of them and use them wisely.
Yes, Joe.
Dale, you're sort of no longer the young tearaway fast bowler. You kind of reconciled yourself with that situation, and do you see yourself as a new bowler, a different bowler in this younger attack, or do you just want to be the Dale Steyn you've always been through your career?
Yeah, it's a tough one. You know, I want to be the guy that the captain always turns to and gives the ball to it, but I think when you've got guys like KG in the side, he's just an absolute superstar, you know, and when you've got guys like Duan who's hot right now, you know, if I was the captain, I'd be giving them the ball, you know, but yeah, I mean, I'm happy to just play my part, you know, and if I'm taking 2s and 3s, and hopefully I can get into that kind of little patch that somebody like KG and Doozle in, there'll come a fifer around the corner and everything, but I just want to keep doing my job, you know, just running in, bowling quickly, leading the attack when I can, when I have the ball in my hand, and just do what I've been doing all these years. But those guys are certainly, they're hot at the moment, you know.
Do you speak to them?
No, I've never spoken to them. We sit in the change room and we just ignore each other. Yes, I'm joking with you. You're blushing now. I got you, yes. No, we chat. No, we chat, yeah. Those guys, they're always keen to learn, you know, and I don't think it's just me. I think if you look at someone like Vernon, he's a master, especially at Newlands, you know, and I'll also stand there at the top of my mark and just ask Vernon, you know, how do you do that? What are you doing? How are you holding the ball? It's not rocket science, you know, but it's nice to have somebody stand there and almost show you, because it's nice, you know. It's nice to have people like that in the dressing room, and you got KG and you got Duan that are just learning all the time. But at the same time, whilst they're learning, like I say, they're just hot. They're just taking wickets, and they're just going to get better.
Dale, is there anything that you learned from them? What would you say you learned from them?
Yeah, I actually can't remember. You know, they just don't give up. That's one thing, you know. And sometimes I need a bit of a reminder of that, you know. And their attitude to always wanting to do well is refreshing, and it rubs off on me, rubs off on other guys in the team. And you know, when I'm feeling tired, I want to bowl a little bit quicker, you know, because they're doing it, you know. And when I'm not taking wickets, I want to take. I'm like, this is it. This is the ball. This is the spell. I'm going to take 2, or I'm going to break it open here, and that's because of they doing it, you know. So. Yeah, we're rubbing off on each other, and we're learning all the time, you know.
Well, just fast spoke yesterday about managing the fast bowlers' workloads and wanting there's going to be a time when guys are going to have to rest. And he actually mentioned your name. And how would you take it if he came to you and said to feed up after being out for 2 years?
Like as in not play?
Not play.
Yeah. I'll probably retire. No, I'm joking. No, but I'll be okay. It's fine. I think there's a lot of cricket to be played. I think it would be wise to have a good relationship. And at the moment, I do have a good relationship with Faf. I've known him for many years, as well as the coach. So nobody's come across and mentioned anything like that to me yet. But if it does, we'll chat about it.
Yes, good.
Dale, you've obviously been around a long time and seen a lot of sort of different South African pitches. At the moment, the team tactic is very much quite spicy pitches, a lot of pace and bounce, movement up and down, that sort of thing. Is there a danger that the attack bowling with this much assistance at home, that when you go overseas and really flat pitches, that it could make your job harder in those sort of conditions?
I think it's catch-22. You've got a good point there. But when our bowlers are running in and they're taking wickets, the one thing that they get is confidence. And then when you're bowling on a flat wicket, there's nothing better than have confidence in yourself and your ability. And there's that old cliche and that old saying is that you're only as good as your last game. And the way that these guys are bowling, Duan is only as good as an 11-fer on the flattest wicket on earth, maybe in India. So he will go into that game being confident. I love it. I think that it makes Test cricket really exciting and really entertaining. And I'm a big fan of, I wouldn't say 3-day Test matches, but matches that have got spice in them.